Today we have one of the biggest sneaker resellers in the world, being accused of selling and being in possession of millions of dollars in stolen Nike sneakers. Owner Adil Shams, 34, was arrested and charged with suspicion of receiving stolen property after his popular sneaker stores, Coolkicks, was raided by the authorities. With the economics of the sneaker resale game shifting entirely recently, we've seen storefronts go under for not paying bills, falling behind on payments to consignors, or getting caught up in legal cases regarding counterfeit products. Next up on the long list of stores making headlines for negative reasons is Coolkicks LA, as the store's warehouse was raided by the LAPD. Coolkicks was founded by Adil Shams and friends in 2014 in Richmond, Virginia, where Shams was attending Virginia Commonwealth University. The business grew and Coolkicks moved out to Los Angeles, opening their famous storefront on Melrose in 2016. Adil leveraged the growing online sneaker YouTube scene to push the brand even further, with the Coolkicks YouTube currently sitting at 1.95 million subscribers. Scrolling through their past videos, you'll find a wide range of celebrities, athletes, influencers, and more who have appeared on their channel. Even Coolkicks interns like Rummy the Icon have carved out their own massive social following as sneaker content creators. The resale scene in sneakers is much different today than it was even just 2 years ago. Sneakers aren't necessarily paying the bills for the shops, with many resorting to flipping Labubus on streaming sites like Whatnot. That's what Coolkicks has been up to lately, though they still sell clothing and sneakers on the platform. In a clip from their Whatnot livestream last night, Adil abruptly ends the stream after hearing loud noises and even makes a comment about a potential swatting. This morning, their Whatnot account was suspended. Photos posted on X by Whorehead Sales, a known reseller in the online sneaker community, show an alleged raid taking place at the company's warehouse where they livestream on Whatnot. Soul Retriever viewed booking records for the LAPD and found that Adil Shams was arrested on October 2, 2025 at 4:45 p.m. Pacific Time and was booked on felony charges around 2 hours later at 6:32 p.m. The arresting agency was LAPD, Buncoach Forgery, which handles crimes involving fraud, financial crimes, and the sale of counterfeit items. He was released at midnight on October 3. Some users online on Reddit forums and across X have alleged the items they received from Coolkicks on their Whatnot streams were not authentic, though again these are just claims from people online and that has not been proven. Hours after this story broke, Coolkicks made a statement via their Instagram. That's all that we know at this point, but Shams' booking record shows a court date of October 23, 2025, so potentially more will be revealed leading up to his appearance. We'll keep you updated as soon as more information becomes available. The LAPD have officially announced what Shams has been charged with. In a news release, the police department states that he was booked for receiving stolen property and that they recovered $500,000 in stolen Nike goods. This includes over 2,100 pairs of sneakers and 150 cartons of clothing. Over the last few years, thieves have targeted freight trains running through the deserts of California and Arizona in a string of audacious heists resulting in the theft of more than $2 million worth of new Nike sneakers, including many that haven't hit the retail market yet, according to officials and court documents. In a January 13 robbery, suspects cut an air brake hose on a BNSF freight train traveling through a remote section of Arizona and made off with more than 1,900 pairs of unreleased Nikes worth more than $440,000, according to a criminal complaint filed in federal court in Phoenix. Many of the shoes were Nigel Sylvester X Air Jordan 4s, which won't be available to the public until March 14 and are expected to retail at $225 per pair, the complaint states. It was one of at least 10 heists targeting BNSF trains in remote areas of the Mojave Desert since last March that authorities are investigating, the Los Angeles Times reported. All but one resulted in the theft of Nike sneakers, according to investigators. 11 people were charged in the January 13 burglary with possessing or receiving goods stolen from interstate shipment. All 11 have pleaded not guilty and were all ordered detained until trial. 10 are Mexicans who were in the United States illegally. Another defendant is a Mexican citizen who was in asylum proceedings in the United States, authorities said in court records. The suspects in the January 13 heist were caught with the help of tracking devices that were inside some of the boxes, the complaint says. In another case, a BNSF train came to an emergency stop near Hackberry, Arizona, on November 20 after it started losing air, according to a complaint filed in the Phoenix federal court. Sheriff's deputies in Mojave County stopped a white panel van seen leaving the area and found about 180 pairs of then unreleased Air Jordan 11 Retro Legend blue sneakers valued at $41,400, the complaint states. Two other cases in which BNSF freight trains were burglarized near Kingman and Seligman, Arizona, last year resulted in the theft of $612,000 worth of Nikes and 8 arrests, according to federal criminal complaints. Thefts from cargo trains cost the nation's 6 largest freight railroads more than $100 million last year because of a combination of the value of the stolen goods and the cost of repairs to railcars the thieves damaged, and the problem is getting worse in recent years as the thefts have become more organized and sophisticated. The Association of American Railroads Trade Group estimates that the number of thefts jumped roughly 40% last year to 65,000 nationwide. In 2022, thieves raided cargo containers aboard trains nearing downtown Los Angeles for months, taking packages belonging to people across the U.S. and leaving the tracks blanketed with discarded boxes of items deemed not valuable enough to steal. The audacious thefts prompted authorities and freight companies to step up security in the area. In 2015, thieves stole 111 guns after busting the locks off a train in a Chicago rail yard. The sneaker industry continues to grapple with supply chain theft, a persistent issue that has plagued brands and retailers for years. Earlier this year, a high-profile case unfolded in Chicago, where authorities recovered approximately $1 million worth of stolen Nike and New Balance sneakers. As reported by Fox 32 Chicago, law enforcement arrested 26-year-old Eric Lujono Bautista after investigators discovered a warehouse he had subleased was filled with stolen Nike and New Balance sneakers. According to the Cook County Sheriff's Office, the discovery was made following an ongoing investigation into stolen footwear shipments. A search warrant was executed on January 31 at the warehouse, leading to the recovery of the stolen sneakers. While details regarding the exact origin of the theft remain unclear, thieves commonly target shipping yards, trucks, and ports to secure sneakers and other stolen goods. Authorities confirmed that Bautista was not an authorized retailer for Nike or New Balance, leading to felony charges. Among the recovered sneakers were highly sought-after releases, including upcoming collaborations that had yet to hit the market. Some of the most notable pairs included Amar Manier and Air Jordan 3 Retro Diffused Blue, Joe Freshgoods and New Balance 992 Aged Better, Travis Scott and Jordan Jumpman Jack Dark Mocha, Travis Scott and Nike Mac Attack, Air Jordan 12 Phantom, Air Jordan 1 Retro High OG Black Toe Reimagined, Air Jordan 3 Black Cement. The sneaker industry has long been a target for theft, with stolen shipments frequently surfacing in resale markets or unauthorized storefronts. The sad truth is that some early sneakers appearing through resellers and resale shops are acquired by theft. Nike and New Balance, like many major brands, have invested heavily in combating supply chain theft through improved tracking technology, internal investigations, and partnerships with law enforcement. In the last few years, there have been numerous instances of supply chain theft, including $5 million in sneakers recovered at the end of 2023, $7 million in sneakers found by the LAPD, and $200,000 worth of Air Jordan 11 Legend Blues found by California Highway Patrol. According to CargoNet, theft in the supply chain went up 63% in 2023 compared to 2022, and in Q1 2024, there was a 46% increase compared to Q1 2023. The Chicago case is part of a broader effort by the Cook County Sheriff's Office to dismantle organized retail crime operations. In 2023, Sheriff Tom Dart established the Organized Retail Crime Unit, which has since recovered over $4.5 million in stolen goods. Bautista appeared in court and was released pending further proceedings, while Nike and New Balance continue to work with investigators to determine the final status of the recovered merchandise. Whether this bust will lead to further arrests remains to be seen, but it is a stark reminder of the risks brands face in securing their product pipelines. Let me know how you feel about this case and Coolkicks in the comment section. Also, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel for more content like this.